Yeah, the Moodle starts at 25%.
Hello? Am I being picked up? Let's see. Hello? Nice. Welcome, Jules, Pastel, Billy, Havoc, Geek Justin, Blasted Bastard. Welcome, all of you. Hope all of you are doing very well today. How are we all doing? Gash TV, Isopods, welcome, both of you. You are both doing very well. Oh. It's nice to see my thermometer at less than 30. Stayed up too late playing PZ, now I'm super tired at work. Oh. That's not... I mean, great for PZ playtime. Not great for work. Count down the hours and minutes to get the fuck out. Hell yeah. Well, I hope those hours and minutes go quickly for you. Right, let's see. We needed to make ourselves a shit ton of spears. That was the plan. Starting immediately, our plan is to make thousands upon thousands of spears. That is our goal. So, all of the woods gone. Savage, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. There we go. That is a fair amount of saplings. I'm massively exerted already. That was fast. Not a surprise though. Throw these all back at the campfire. Throw them down here like this. March, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. It's all too much fun to stop as always. Hell yeah. See, that's the problem. Why do we have to work when we can just, you know, have good fun? You know, play Zomboid all day. Why can't we just play? Why can't we get paid to play Zomboid all day? Honestly. waiting for you. A lot of drama in other streams. Oh god. Yikes. Picked a pretty starting location where I need to go. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. And then what? You were kind of just doing like your own little challenge to yourself with him picking your objectives and such. Yeah, lots of saplings. Hello, Genova. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. They did Extinction Westpoint spawn. I needed to go to see the boat in Brandenburg. Hell yeah. P.S. Delilah. You know, as much as I do like the idea of that boat, I hate Brandenburg. I will never I will never like that town. We love it. No, we don't. That is slander. Oh, you know what? I've not seen the Edrunners teaser yet. I've not seen the Season 2 teaser yet. I know you guys mentioned that in Discord earlier. I have some unfortunate news as well, everybody. I don't think I'll be able to do all the outposts first anymore. Hydro, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Message effect, the stream loves Brandon. No! We don't. We hate Brandenburg. Win it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, yesterday it looked possible. And then I found out that Shivas has done 7 outposts because all of his nearly finished ones, he's gone back through and he's completed. So I am at the same point as him now, which means I need to somehow finish Westpoint, Valley Station, and Louisville before he finishes March Ridge, Riverside, and the military base. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. Unless I decide to go Scorched Earth. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Jan, welcome, welcome, welcome. But, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still gonna do it. My goal is to do it faster still. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I'm not first. It matters that I have the speedrun goal. We're moving the goalpost slightly. Just so slightly, you know? Oh, that's right, I'm not going to be able to have 3D objects on here soon. Celtic, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Just get curse him and you've got it. Happen to know any at all, isopods? Do you know any? You got any contacts for me? So we're grinding for spears, yes. I had an idea when I went to bed, and I don't know why it didn't come to me last night, but I can just pile up a load of spears, fire harden them, and then just bring both my military bags filled with spears and leave them on the bridge and collect them. Lou, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Oh yeah, of course it is. It's all a joke, really. I'd love to beat them, but it doesn't, like, I've always said, I've relegated myself to 2nd or 3rd if I ever do it. Because I started so late anyway. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Right, we need to light the fire, sort out some water, because we are very, very thirsty. Very, very thirsty indeed. You know what, I got logs. I got logs. I've just cut down a shitload of trees. Why don't I just use the logs that I've got? There we go. Oh, and I'm blasting half sword this morning. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to playing some of that on stream again. I am thoroughly looking forward to playing some of that on stream. Because it was such a blast. We got any good nutritional fish? Or are they just all kind of like, yeah. They're all kind of a bit shit now. Made a great sword since we can make proper ones now. Oh my god, nice. 8 kg sword is ridiculously heavy. Sorry, hilariously heavy. Sounds about right. Right, we're not depressed, so we're going to carve 58 spears. And now that we've carved that many spears, we're going to fire harden 58 spears. Which we don't have enough fuel to do, so we need to put an extra log on the fire, which I can't do because of all the shit I'm carrying. There we go. Yippee. Fire harden. Continue. Crafting XP goes brrr. I wish I got crafting XP still. I wish I got them still. Put red, have you... Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Have you played Build 20 yet? It's not out, is it? Or did it just come out today? What the heck? No, it's not come out yet. Yeah, thank you very much for the gift sub to Basil. Very kind of you indeed. Enjoy another 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as access to the Badger-based emotes. Also, Malison, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. No, we're on the north side of the map, Malison. We're across the Ohio River at the moment. There we go. And Trash Boat Ahoy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the follow. And I hope you enjoy the free Badger-based emotes you unlocked yourself by following. Ahoy there! They said the thing! They said ahoy! You're out of bounds. Scary. Why? Because it was easier to get round to everywhere I need to go, Malison. Everywhere that I needed to go was easier to arrive to out of bounds. So I built a bridge over here, ran along the coast, built a bridge here. And now we bridge over down here, and that means that we can start on Valley Station quicker, and we can start on Westpoint quicker. I decided to use it as a way to get a foothold in the other part of the map just a bit faster. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Heblar, thank you for the sub over in the red zone. I also hope you are doing very well too. Alright. Okay. We need to empty our military bag. Grab it in a secondary. Grab a shit ton of spears. Very nice indeed. And Celtic, thank you very much for the gifts up to Trash Boat Ahoy. Very kind of you indeed too. The two of you starting a hype train together, thank you very much. With the phase you're on, I don't think anywhere is out of bounds where it procedurally generates as far as your PC can act. Yes, exactly. Just picked up this game a week ago, saw some of your videos on YouTube, it really helped me out a bit in the other game, so hey, no, I appreciate that. Very kind of you indeed. And now you can enjoy ad-free viewing as well as access to the Badger-based emotes in the purple zone. Very cool. Also, Turkey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you said build 20. What, build 20? There was no build 20 on Steam. To my memory.
Less than BZZT greater than 502. Less than WZZT greater than automated broadcast system. Less than BZZT greater than what's the oldest build you've played? BZZT.
Like I said, well, I played the alphas, so I don't know what they were called. I don't know what the alpha builds were called. Rat time. Yes, understood. Rat time. Rat time for the rat man. You can walk on water. Yeah, Nix. Second coming and all that. Where the hell is it? Right, okay. I'll reveal the trick again for everyone, okay. Right, low quality. There you go. Look, it's actually a dirt path. I built a dirt path over the water because it's the cheapest way to build a path. But when it's on high quality, you can't see the water. Don't worry, I'm not cheating. I just make it look like I am because it's funny. No exploits happening here, folks. Don't go reporting me now. Where is my... Why is my bag's not showing in my inventory? There we go. Alright, throw our military bag down here. Fire hardened spear. Get my energy back. Adora, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. He's cheating! He's cheating! Because I'm doing a community challenge, Nix. I'm doing a community challenge called Rat Race. So it's more of a joke than anything. It's completely valid. What's the lore behind the red hat? I found it. I got told to put it on. I put it on. And that was it. That's the lore. Alright, let's not have any stab animations. Yeah, thanks. What's your spear level? Level 3. Could you not do the stab? And thank you guys very much for a level 1 hype train. Very kind of you both for 2 gift subs. Very generous indeed. No, I buy it. So my earpads pop off. Oh, one moment. My pads pop off. So I've got cooling pads. So my ears are always pretty cool. Lil, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. How much can you breathe out holding your breath but only through the nose? What? What? What's that even mean? fly through your nose. What, you mean like how much could I... I could breathe indefinitely through my nose. We hardly ever see them. Your feet on the land. Ah, yes. Only holding it. Well, if I'm holding my breath, I can't breathe. That defeats the point of breathing, right? Hey, bro, this rat race kinda easy. Add 15% sprinters, trust. Alright, you beat rat race. Go on. If you beat rat race, I'll put on 100% sprinters. Go on. Go on. The glorious Pit Raven, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I have actually toyed with the idea of adding sprinters to rat race. But not my active run. And they get a free amount of civil with the paywall. Des Lamb, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you to do so. And I hope you enjoyed the free badger-based emotes you unlocked yourself for following. Not born to stream, born to solo. LARP Resident Evil. You could have just lied. You could have just said you've beaten it, and then I would just have to believe you, right? Quickly, go back. Delete your mods. Delete their message. Let them lie. So Rat Race is a challenge, Trash. Where, well, I'll call you Trash Boat, because we already have a resident Trash. Where you must kill 1 million zombies, you must clear out 13 outposts across the map, and you must also get every single character skill to level 10. Did it one-handed on a controller, so god damn. That's so impressive. I'm gonna turn on 15% sprinters now. So what do you do about gun-related XP and rat race when ammo doesn't want to spawn? Have I said how many bullets is required for me to get to max level if I don't find any books at any point on stream? I know I've said it a few times before, but does anybody remember the exact amount it is? Because I remember. And it's a lot. I don't remember. Wow. Allow me to get you guys the exact numbers. Okay. That's not right. Okay, so this isn't correct one that I've got. It's about 187,000 bullets. Is how many bullets I'm going to need to reach max level. You still bench. I've never benched that much. Never. But I have benched 200 kg, obviously. What the hell do you do about that, man? Well, I'm gonna need the books, because I've got every possible disadvantage to leveling aiming that you can get. So I need the books to level it. Oh wow, that broke quick. I'm only allowed to spawn the bullets in if it's my last skill and if there is no way for me to feasibly do everything else so. And it has to be approved by the mods. There's unfortunately a lot that goes into me being allowed to spawn bullets. Mr. Zombie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Hopefully, the plan is that I get all the aiming books. But I do also plan to go get the last bunch of books that I need. Mod, shouldn't it be us for chat that gets to decide super important stuff like that? Well, I mean, I think it's subjective, really. It's whether you want to do it officially by the rules of a challenge, or if you want to just do it your own way. But what crack are you smoking, Pop? Where are all these questions coming from? So they would be objective and we wouldn't. I'm pretty objective with the challenge, Adora. I've had many a debate in the Rat Race Discord over the like 8 months I've been in it, and I don't really perceive it as objective personally. I've discussed this many times, but there are elements to this challenge that I think are absurd but are allowed. And like, you know, it flies because it's allowed for some reason. Louise, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. But I guess at the end of the day, meh. All I have to do is just follow whatever rules are made. As long as I follow those, I'm good. Hey, I mean, if you search my name in the Rat Race Discord, you can get all of it you like. You can get all of it you would like. That was close. Make me work for anything. Well, one of my biggest points of disagreeing is, like, hunting... I mean, it's no longer a problem now. But, like, when you follow rabbits, you would gain tracking and nimble XP. And this was considered an exploit. And I disagreed with this very heavily. Because it's not. It's a mechanic that's existed since the beginning of not Rat Race. Since the beginning of Build 42. But it was considered an exploit in Rat Race, so I very, very, very adamantly disagreed with it. Many, many times. Until eventually, my viewpoint is now accepted. But, yeah, any discussion that would come up in that Discord, I would bring that argument up. Because it was relevant to completing it for somebody that doesn't take Gymnast. The reason can't be, oh, you should take Gymnast and not depend on hunting animals to level your skills. But if I sneak after an animal using a skill that makes me quieter when I sneak, isn't that considered sneaking? No, I didn't bully anyone, no. I just said they were objectively wrong. This is what I mean by, like, the objective point of view of things. Like, it's a game mechanic, but because it isn't declared in the
Another road covered in bodies, another weapon forged she'd never expected to need. She wonders what the end was like for Barry and is surprised her thoughts went to him. It had been 2 years since she'd thought of her late husband. The idea that he'd been cold and starving alone makes her glad to have never been able to find him. Hoping his death had been as without suffering as possible in these dark days, she wonders if she'd live to see the turn of the second millennium if it even mattered.
Damn! Sherry Law! Hell yeah, thank you. Very good stuff. Yeah, Barry did not have a peaceful death. He had anything but a peaceful death. I mean, we would have already killed Barry in this timeline. Gord, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Alright, game. Make me miss a very easy strike. We love to see it. Still struggling with spears. I wouldn't say I'm struggling. I just don't like them. Just do not like them. I mean, it was the same for the stone blade scythes, and I used those to get to level 10 axes. So when I look at it like that, it isn't that bad, really. 50 try. No, it's... The average is 30 kills. The average is about 30 kills per spear. Depending on whether I whiff a swing or not. Which, again, is approximately the same as, stone blade scythes. Hell yeah, it's just a knife and a pole. Or in my case, just a very sharp, hardened piece of wood. Managed to get mad at me because I asked about where a sweater went on the floor. What, like it's your fault it magically abracadabraed away? Yeah, give me a moment. There you go. There are the skills. There we go. I didn't scroll down, but most of the ones downwards aren't as high. We definitely need to eat. Okay, so we don't actually get through enough zombies. What version did you start the game? Well, I mean, I'm on 42.12.3 still. But, welcome by the way, Tom. I started on 42.11, 42.10. Alright, that's not working. Let's head home. Alright, well, they can do what they want. Fucking camera. Did you remember those numbers or did you just come up with them now? What? What numbers? Oh, the 42.10 or 42.12.3. No, 42.12.3 is the version I'm still on, and I think it was 42.10.1 that I started the run on. No, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been, because that was Barry. Yeah, I wish I could avoid it. Respawns on. No, respawns are turned off reality as we are playing a challenge called Rat Race. Right, give me a mega fish, please. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's not that big. But 65 is good enough. No, actually, let's delay it. Still got worm bait on. Sick.
Gearson01 cheers. X10. Brightest 148B very hypers we cheer for Megafish.
We do cheer for Megafish. Thank you for the 10 bits. That was a shitfish, that one, but whatever. No lighting method. No lighting method, my ass. Oh my god. We weep for shitfish. Thank you for the bits. We do weep about shitfish. I'll show his weight. 80.5 kg. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good on the weight front. Any bubbles I can see? In the Jesus maneuver. Of course! She's earned it after all this time. Oh, there we go. Why are you swinging it like a fucking bat cherry? It's a rod. Really? No fish? I do have the Skyrim OSC, yes, playing. I do. That fish is moving sideways. He's doing things. He's got a gun! Oh god, it nearly snapped my rod. It's clearly a big boy. Oh, does it? Oh, I nearly broke my rod. Fucking hell, he's a fighter. Go on, beach yourself, you fool. Beach! Beach! Stop fighting and just die! Red River? Yes, it is Rat Race indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Oh my god. It's not even that big.
Yummers.
Yummers. Yes, welcome to the chat for the first time, Red. Hope you're doing very well today. Fucking birds. Yeah, getting a wisdom teeth out, I imagine that sucks ass. 2 mana in my jaw. I would hope so. I'm sure that's where teeth kind of belong, attached to your jaw in some way, shape, or form. Exit, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. No, Erlen, we're playing on build 42. Alright, where's my rod? What do I do with my rod? Did I put it in my bag? Where the fuck did I put my rod? Oh, I put it on the floor already. Okay. Time to go killing. Did I bring my food? No, of course I didn't bring the fish that I literally just cooked so that I could... Fool. New graphics are... Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? If you missed it, by the way, I do want to show these off very quickly. We've got some new graphics on the channel that you'll see throughout the stream. You will not be able to hear me for a moment, so I'm going to quickly switch through them, a few seconds on each. There you go. We do also have an offline stream, one that you'll see when I'm not live anymore, which is pretty dope. But yeah, So's got finished up today. Very happy with them. They are indeed very... Oh, good lord, excuse me.
Oh.
We do also have an additional one here, one moment, which... Audio will have gone because I switched to some layers that I don't have my audio on. Am I still muted? Should be now. Yeah, no, the layers aren't fully set up as well. So that layer that I just showed you for just chatting, that one doesn't have audio set up yet because I hadn't bothered. And also the new one with gameplay and text on screen, also doesn't have sound yet. A lot of space for chair cam in that last overlay. Fab.
Hey!
3 more hours.
Hey!
That's like 1 hour times 3. It's barely any time.
Hey!
You'll be free in no time.
Hey! Hey!
What was that with? Yeah, I can't wait for my character's, like, muscle fatigue to not be as bad. Old King Loki, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you unlocked yourself for following. Very spread out now. I would have thought they would have stayed clustered, but no. Apparently not. They don't want to do that. No, I bet he is the poor papa. Jeez. How's the progress? It's going alright. We're gonna do some normal killing again soon with baseball bats, but right now we're using spears. We're going through a big batch of spears and then switching back to normal killing. Let me some good spears busted. I mean, they're very balanced in the version I'm playing. They break nearly immediately. Aside from the summer point. Yeah, likewise. Not long now. 4 days until we begin the subathon. Literally Friday this week. Very hypers. In fact, if you look behind me, and by look behind me I mean if I move out of the way so you can see. What are those guys? It's not all of them, but there's going to be more. What are those? This can't possibly be for the subathon, right? Yeah, maintenance level 10 doesn't affect them on the version I'm on, Miggledy. Unfortunately. Can't see. Well, let me go bring some close. Yeah, beans. Right now, behind me, there are 24 cans of beans. And there's another 80 cans on the way on Thursday. Yes, I had to order another 80 cans of beans. White Dog, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. 80, yes, 80. Lost Trillion, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to do so. I hope you enjoy the free badge-based merch we locked yourself for following. And guys, if you aren't already, the next follow will be the 2000th follow. You could be that really cool guy that's the 2000th follower right now. For the sweet, sweet price of filling that little heart icon in. God damn. And then we've smashed my end of year goal already. Insane. insane. Of course it's beans. You're British. Gotta continue the stereotype for another 100 years. I wouldn't call it a stereotype. It's a way of life. Beans are a way of life. Beans are good for me. Let me unfollow so I can be 2,000. That's not how that works. But then you'll have to wait for 2 follows, Malison. No. Hey, nice turkey. Had some low sugar ones with a fry today. Forgot how shit low sugar were. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I got full fat ones. Like, if I needed, if I wanted, sorry, should I say, as many beans as I could have possibly bought, I would have bought more. However, yeah, but I didn't see it as a worthwhile investment buying low sugar beans. If I'm writing your guys' names on cans of beans for every sub we receive, then that means that... right, I see. Ah, yes. Totally not 17 joules. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes. You are the 2,000th follow. We have done it. We have actually smashed what would have been our end-of-year goal now. Holy hell. Even if the final follow was technically somebody who's totally not 17 joules. Totally not. I have Canada Day off. What's Canada Day? Is that like a celebration? I mean, it's going to be a celebration of Canada, but what are you celebrating? Just your country? Independence? Hero, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Canada's birthday. Yo, that's kind of sick. You guys celebrate your birthday? That's cool. How do you decide which of your devoted subs you will consume? The idea, Genova, is that I don't consume the subs. The idea is that I don't consume the subs. So, what'll happen is... We'll do a very quick demonstration, right? I don't have any labels at the moment, but we'll put a label on your can, okay, and then you'll go down. And then we'll put a label on this can, and it will go down. And then we'll put a label on this can, and then it will go down. And then we'll slowly, I mean, I don't know if we can see this. And it will slowly become a tower in the background. Right now, oh, fucking hell. Right now, unfortunately, they are covering up my turtle gnome. And eventually they'll be covering up my badger and mushroom. Because someone clipped this out of context. How did you run this past? I just told her I'm off to, literally yesterday I said, oh, I'm gonna go buy some beans. And obviously Tesco was closed when I went to go buy beans, so I was like, fuck. So I went out today and then I came home and I was like, these beans are for us. And I put down a 4-pack of beans on our sofa. And then I whipped out another 6 4-pack of beans. And said, yeah, I've got more on the way on Thursday. But I just said exactly what it is. I said exactly what it is. I'm putting people's names on bean cans. She was like, that's weird. And I was like, yeah. But it's cool, right? She was like, sure. Let's just say we use different parts of the internet, me and Amber. Very different parts of the internet. Also, Boss Trillium, welcome to the chat for the first time. Is foot bathing beans a subathon goal? Asking for a friend. Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me, you know what, while we're at it, let me bring up the subathon table. Let me bring it up quickly. We've got this here in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, if you aren't already in the Discord, there's a link to the Discord. You should use it, you should join it, you can see. This is the Badger subathon stuff. I am covering a little bit of it over on Portrait, but sorry, vertical canvas, but whatever. You may notice something down here. This is a very high goal that I don't think we'll hit, and we will be doing stuff with beans anyway. And then anything that I don't use, obviously there's going to be a lot more beans. Anything I don't use, I'm giving to a food bank. Anything that I write names on with a label, I'm buying a label and permanent marker, I'm giving to a food bank. If there is anything that I cannot give to a food bank for whatever reason, I will be compensating with an equal amount of money spent on said beans to give to a food bank, so there's no food waste, basically. Because obviously, at the end of the day, I want to do something funny, but I don't want to waste. So, I'm broke, but I'll be but hey, no, that is alright. People do not have... Part of it is, you know, it's fun, we're having a laugh. If you can partake financially, you can partake financially. If you can't, you can't. Watching is brilliant. Like, I appreciate it just if people show up and we just have a good time. But that's the end goal. It's just to have a good old time with the community. Consume fiber. Yeah, well, that's what the bean wheel spins are for. The bean wheel spins, obviously, I will have to consume beans. But, like I say, at the end of the day, value-wise here, I want to give equal parts back because I don't think I could, in good conscience, for example, have a bean foot bath, which, honestly, that is a brilliant idea of Australian. Maybe we'll add that as an additional goal that I'll put in the middle somewhere. Nah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe just maybe we'll do it. Please don't. In brackets. Please do. Please. Bean foot spa. Post on feet find. Yes. Now that's content. To reduce the waste. I forgot to light the fire before collecting all the villas. Trevi's on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I forgot water. That's fine. The internet's such a degenerate place. I know! Oh, we got some good fish fillets over. That's really useless. Cool.
Yeah,
oh my god, that made a jump. Fucking hell. A true successor to Burger King foot lettuce. Number 15. It's an ancient meme, that one. For every 10 subs, you get to eat 1 tablespoon of foot bean. Oh! Oh! Back in my day, we saved beans for the bowl. Wow. Not your day anymore, old man. Alright, let's bring the bats out. Not only are they content, beans are forever. Rock, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today.
Bang.
Burn. Hop in, I'm at work. No! You do night shifts again, Rob. That sucks, man. Time for rain sounds. Oh. You know what? Yes. Give me a minute. I've got an actual stormy. One moment. There's one that I used to listen to that was like at the top of like an apartment complex in a zombie apocalypse. Like rain sounds. We'll listen to that for a little bit. Little gunshots in the background. The raining beans. Hallelujah. Yeah, but you know, if we hit King of Beans, you guys are gonna get exactly what it sounds like. I'll get dressed up in a bean shirt. I'll find a bean hat somewhere. Some bean shorts. And we'll do a bean thing. You know, we'll do a bean bit. See, I used to listen to this ambience for some of my like alternative like D&D prep stuff I did. I never actually did any of the like apocalyptic campaigns that I wanted to do though. I'm not very far away from kind of entering Westpoint now, which is nice. Catching a little bit, Rock. Hope work goes all right. No sprinters binding of mounts. We're doing a challenge called Rat Race, which is maximum population instead. Yes, years have been acquired. Pete Smith, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. There was a man who called himself a King of Beans. Saw him on a box, but I can't remember when. What? No. There's only one King of Beans in this world. That is me. Ain't nobody taking my bean throne.
We gotta see that guy's feet.
We gotta see that guy's feet. Get a little bit of energy back.
Previously on
The Walking Dead.
They're in the
I need more Walking Dead soundboard things. They're in the woods. Enjoy your lurk, Billy. Appreciate the lurk. It's unfortunate, but we can't really hear the ambience anymore. I've created my own ambience. Oh, there we go, it's back. Propose a lurk tax of 500 beans. But you gain beans while lurking! Out of my fucking way. Want to gamble my beans? You can gamble beans. All it takes is doing the Zomboid GeoGuessr and you can gamble your beans. You just redeem it, have some excess beans, and then you gamble your beans. I just want to acquire fabric. well, like rolls of fabric. You can make it from thread on a spinning wheel. So you need to make yourself a spinning wheel, Hydro. Get yourself thread from either sheep's wool or by ripping up carpets. And then after you've done that, you can produce yourself cotton. Cotton threads. That was close. I'm pretty sure that already exists, unfortunately, Savage. Bloke named Barry Kirk tended. Fake news. Never happened. I refuse to believe it. I'm the king of beans, Pete. If I live in denial, I can never be taught the truth. Yeah, we do. It's called Scam Coin. It was redeemed an hour or so ago. Was it? Oh yeah, bag. Yeah, it was. Right, well, we'll queue up a Z guesser there. In chat now, you guys can make a prediction on what I will score on Project Zomboid GeoGuessr. If you aren't familiar with the concept, it is where I get shown 5 screenshots of Zomboid, and I must guess the location in which those screenshots are. The closer I get to pinpoint accuracy of these screenshots, the higher my score, to a maximum of 1,000 per picture. I always thought Heinz beans are really sweet. Like, they're good, but they're really, like, sweet. Not all beans should be sweet beans. All beans should be good beans. Or something like that. A normal human being, I don't eat beans. Are you implying that Brits aren't normal? How dare you? Okay. Less zombies than I expected. Here. A human being. Would I? Put all my beans on you, lock in. Hell yeah. I'll do my best. I make good joke.
Oh.
You do make very good joke. You can check if they're, you can check if they're still watching. They're not in, chat anymore, Celtic. Yeah, they're not in chat, so you, if you're able to, you could just return their beans to them instead. That way they don't miss out on their beans, but we still do Z-Guesser. Yeah, because even if they're lurking, it will still tell me if they're in chat. But from what I can see, at least, win it. We have done a Zomboid Guesser. If you want to guess why you've still got the chance. But I do not believe you are in chat. At least my feed doesn't tell me that. Maybe I'm lying. Let's bit of rimming, bit of rim wall music. Right, we will do Zombo Guesser any moment now. You can get there eventually. You can one-shot every zombie eventually. It might be a little louder. I'll turn it down a tiny bit. Turn down the remote a tad too. There we go. Do you have a goal for total kills or time lived? Might have heard your answer, but yeah, so we need to get at least 1 million kills, boss, and then the amount of time lived, I'm happy with dying at any point, honestly. I've lived longer than I've lived in any other PZ run I've ever done. Right. Let's do that Zomboid GeoGuessr. Alright, so those of you that gambled your beans, I would recommend now watching the screen to see where exactly we shall get. I think I've done today's daily. Let me check. Yeah, I've done today's daily. So I'm gonna do a unlimited. Otherwise it would be rigged and I could get 5k. Ooh. That looks like a high school. Not that high school, though. Could be Brandenburg's. It's not. Not Irvington's either. Oh, I don't know where this is. Nope. Oh, is it the pig farm? Maybe. No. Oh, maybe. No. I have a feeling it might be down in Irvington. Let's just go here. It wasn't, it was Brandenburg. What was it, Brandenburg? It's Brandenburg PD! Fuck, I've actually been there. That's March Ridge. Whereabouts March Ridge is going to be harder to tell. It's either down here or up here, but there's no tree on it. So it's this one here. Are they inside? They're in the window. So window there. So they're about here. Fuck! Wrong one. Tanglewood. About here. That's hard to tell, but I think that is Muldrow's saloon up here. And that is the Rusty Rifle. We've been there plenty recently. It's right here. Not bad. 3.7k day. Not the worst. Nobody bets between 3001 and 3999 though, unfortunately. So, in better news, you all get your beans back. There you go, everybody. Enjoy your beans. They have been returned to you. As I sucked. Every other choice had been bet, yep. No interest. Unfortunately not. No. No interest at all. No bean-based interest. No, bean splitting. Really wellied away at them there. Sound like I won 100% of my bet. See, that's a winner's mindset right there. You'll go far with that mindset, Jules. How many beers have you gone through at this point? Already like 150. About 150 Pascal. It's a lot of beans. Beans? Space. I mean, it would be a lot of beans as well, I guess, but... Sorry, I got beans on the mind. Remember to turn off your generator back at base. No. But I also don't really plan to go back there again. Like, we're gonna collect Doris and Milkiest, but... I think what I'll do with them is I'll just lead them on a lead, and I'll lead all 5 sheep at once. Wondering, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. And Truck, by the way, love like Truck. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, we're piling them up. We're piling them up. I mean, the kill count feels great today. If we kill enough, we can make the place down here livable. If I can eat a chocolate cinnamon roll and I don't want chocolate prints all over my pen. Of course, understood. That's a very, very valid reason for lurking, Genova. You enjoy your chocolate cinnamon rolls. May they be very delicious. Makes me want a donut. I'd kill for like a pink donut right now, or a chocolate donut. I really like deep fried frosted donuts from the seaside. We've got like really good, when you go to like the seaside in the UK, we've got like these really good deep, like freshly deep fried frosted donuts. They're so good. That does sound good too, to be fair. Boston cream does sound very good. But go on, those of you still listening, what's everyone's favourite donuts? What are chat's favourite donuts? If you like donuts, I mean, if you don't like donuts, then like, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. But since we're on about donuts, the favourites. How long have you survived? I've survived for 4 years, 9 months, 18 days. Pistachio donuts, maple syrup icing donuts. Ooh, Darth Plagueis, welcome, welcome, welcome. That sounds very good. Never had it, but it sounds incredible. Either maple frosted or Bavarian cream. I hear one of the zombies has a donut, and you've got to kill 650k to get it. What? Well, you know I'll do it. Dropping, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Ruzka, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cinnamon apple donut. Ooh, is that like apple flavored or does it have like bits of apple in it? Custard filled. Pretty basic, but basic is good. Very delicious. I respect it. I mean, my favorite is pretty basic, so bits of apple. Ooh. I feel like I probably like bits of apple like that. I'm really funny about cooked, like, fruits. Like, I don't like apple crumble because you've got cooked apple in it. And I just find it a bit too, like, sickly sweet. Bavarian cream or chocolate ice with chocolate sprinkles. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm craving right now, Adora. Or, I can buy, like, a pack of 12 from the Morrison's Bakery for, like, £3. And they're so good. They're so good. I have just sat down and eaten an entire 12-pack in one sitting before because of it. Oh, you'd love to see it. Opera just ran out of memory. Pack of 12 for £3. A quid is the pound. Yeah. £1. A quid is £1. So that's, yeah, for £3, 12. You can get a pack of 4 for 95p. Less than £1. But they're never like the stuffed donuts. They're always like the ring donuts with chocolate sprinkles or pink frosting. They're not like your fancy filled donuts or whatnot. But it's like shorthand for buck. Yeah, exactly. Crazy for any donuts. Really? Yeah, my local Tesco does a pack of 4 chocolate donuts for 95p, like I said, and I love getting that. Because, I mean, it's 25p a donut, and they're still really good. They're really filling, too, for, like, a sweet thing. It's not like you're just eating air. It's very nice. Single donut was over $1 here. Yikes. Yeah, you gotta get on that British donut economy, man. Gotta get on the British donut economy. Inflation shouldn't be damned. Yeah, donut prices will always remain low, of course. Who cares if it's too expensive for me to buy a house? I got donuts. At least we can always trust the price of a Costco hot pot. I've heard that so many times. Hell will freeze over before the Costco hot dog goes up in price, from what I've heard. And you know what? I fuck with that. I fuck with that. We need more products like that. Hot dog and price of chickens. Buying a house is overrated. Yeah, because you buy one and then you got to spend loads of money on other stuff to do with one. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean I've got to pay a plumber to fix my boiler? What do you mean? What the hell? There's a lot of people banging here. Well, they're not people, they're zombies. Alright, we're gonna come back for this. There's a lot over here for some reason all of a sudden. Oh shit, what the hell? There's loads on this side as well now. What the fuck? Where did you all come from? I do, but they shouldn't be migrating like this. The fuck? Alright, well, we'll be straight to it tomorrow, I guess. I'm pretty okay with that. Valid. So how does one become the walk on water type? Build a dirt path under it. Drop a fit? Yeah, no, I would never want to do that. I'd cry. I'd actually cry tears. Yeah, my office is getting warm again. It's 32 degrees right now in here. Probably need to open my office door for a little bit. Okay, well, we woke up early, but that's fine. Yeah, that will help. Our biggest problem now is running through these trees isn't as safe as it was. What the hell? What the hell?
Hey!
Alright, come on you fuckers. I'm gonna clear this whole area again. Alright, let's do this. Let's clear the way. I can put it on, yeah. I've not heard the Outer Wilds OST. I think they're drawn to the sound of the vehicles colliding, Adora. I'm using the crafted baseball bat, Vault Dweller. That is correct. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. It is one of the carved baseball bats boiled, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here over in the red zone. We seem to have figured out our way across this bridge now. so many of them, though. We're clearing Westpoint Valley Station, Ben Louisville. Oil. Yeah, I don't know where the hell all of these came from. I feel very wrong. What happens if you stay long? I'll die dropping. Corpse sickness will kill me. Welcome back to Nova. I hope you enjoyed your snacks. Whining about carbs, you may mock me relentlessly. Fact. But were they good? That's the thing. Were they good? See? That's all that matters. They were delicious. I'm very, very, very surprised this man is like, what? You have them all? I might even say, yummers.
Yummers.
Bottom right. It's called Twist on Fire Stats. If you do ! mods, it'll show you the visible mods that I have on screen. Thank you for doing that, Genova. It is, why not use the car? Cars are 10 times as loud and draw a lot of zombies, so I don't drive. That's why. Whoa, have we got anybody with mod access on YouTube? We need somebody purging. Grow up. Well, let's just say somebody's popped Feral Summit on YouTube. That's what they've done. Childish piece of shit. It's alright, I'll have it sorted in a minute. There we go, dealt with it. There's always one. Miss him already. Yeah. His racist remarks, his homophobic comments. They're just so miss. Whatever will we do? Have I trash out here? Exactly. Exactly. So I could chuck the slipper on 2 streams at once, exactly. He needs more than a slipper, Genova. He needs the whole ass belt with the buckle. Well, like I said, he popped his ultimate, so... See, I don't think it's that people have no life, I think it's that young people think it's very cool to be edgy. They don't realize that they actually just look like pieces of shit, unfortunately. Like... what benefit do you gain? I know. Be careful you don't cut yourself on their edge. Spam E to fast swing, by the way. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that because it's considered an exploit. Gorilla. I owned it, streamer. He was streaming, and I said the naughty word. I put my ult in his chat, and he banned me. And I won. And then everybody quacked. Anyway, there's always someone to try to derail the stream. Best skill to level from mid game to late game. I have carpentry 10. What's next? Carving is pretty good if you want a sustainable weapon source. Alternatively, blacksmithing if you want a long blade or short blade sustainable weapon source. Or even long blunt and short blunt, since you can make maces. Electrical is worthwhile getting to level 5 if you want to set up your own lighting outdoors. It doesn't need to be connected to a generator. How have I killed another 1,000 here nearly? Okay, my keyboard just made me start made me walk weird. Disk drive went to 100% again, making all my key inputs delayed. I'm actually sick to fucking death of zombies regenerating. I urgently need water. Oh, cool. Honestly, for Guns Unlimited, if you like guns dropping, to be honest, I'm not too sure what I'd recommend around there. The boarding school, maybe, for survivor zombies, if you really want them. I mean, it's fair, you might as well. You can get infinite supply of every other weapon, so why not guns as well, right? I wish I had that much loot when I went there. I got like one box of 5.56 rounds dropping for my run, which, you know, it's a given challenge, but gotta continue. I want to claim this. Run out of water again. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild it. I'm gonna have to rebuild via walls on that side, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. Just gives me an area with tall trees where I can create more weaponry. Take the water cans, throw them back. Let's go. No, it's a mechanics workshop. Right. Zombies have found their way up here. Spear level, nearly level 4. Experience in Louisville. It's alright. It's not my favorite place in the world, but it's not my least favorite. Our last multiplayer server was exclusively in Louisville, so... Just don't get where we're all coming from. No, it feels like migration. It does feel like migration. There's just too many for it to not be. But I've not done anything like manually noisy to pull them, so not sure how we got to this stage. I think it is. I just don't think meta events are on. I'm pretty sure migration is on. We've seen it in action. There's just too many appearing out of nowhere. Like, I get it, there's some banging noise that's happening here, but... I yelled, so they're clearly moving cells. mean, at least we're getting a bit of Spear XP again. Because I'm doing a challenge, Asha. I'm doing a challenge, that's why I'm still playing the same save file after 4 years. Hello, Daz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well, man. How are you? It's very late for you. How has the broadband been? I hesitate to, ask. Has it been better? I'm doing good though. We've had some switches on the channel. We've done some new stuff literally today. We've got some new graphics. So I'm very, very pleased with those changes. It's been good while I'm at work. According to my mother. That sucks. That really sucks. The challenge is called Rat Race. We need to get 1,000,000 kills, perfect character. Yeah, Jerry, basically what Jerry said in chat, Arish. That sucks though, so I come home, I'll get like an hour or two and it cuts off. Fuck, man, that sucks. Well, you know what? Next few days from Friday, you'll have plenty of opportunities, because we start the subathon then. So you'll have plenty of opportunities for us to potentially be around. I can't believe it's almost here now. Planned this all the way back in February. Crazy. I get it for hey, don't you worry. Hopefully, we'll still be going on Monday. We'll still be going on Tuesday. But I'm glad to hear that things are still going well there with your girlfriend. Very nice. You'll just have to be like, babe, no, it's the Badger Subathon. I'm sorry, Pookie. But we gotta get him in a maid outfit again. Nah, it's really good to hear. That isn't actually on the subathon, by the way. Babes, it's Badger time! But we do have some pretty good things on the subathon. If she's a keeper, she'll understand that Badgerfon is important. True. I have not tried running that yet. No, Jules. Jersey Badge! Robbing a Badgerfon! Ah, yes. That's actually what the King of Beans goal is, you know. Speaking of which, I don't know if you've seen it. We'll pull it up again quickly. Let me get the subathon goals up quick. There we go. These are the subathon goals. Let me go grab a drink. I'll leave those on screen for a moment. Yeah, Buzzcut is on there. Yeah, I put it right down there because I was like, there's no way I'm doing it for like... I nearly did it for 1,000. And then I thought, King of Beans is funnier. Gotta add an idea for the bean put there. See, there's no point doing it after that, though. There's no point doing it after King of Beans. So... maybe we do it for 100,000 bits total and I add it there. I'm taking out... yeah. Fucking take out a mortgage, but actually just put it on, like, fucking Badger Cut. I'll end up looking like fucking Sid from Toy Story. But yes, that begins Friday, 3 PM. It's very good, very nice. Is that, yeah, it's 16 times population boss. So maximum zombie buff. But regardless, it is great, at least briefly, to have you here with your temperamental internet connection, Daz. And hopefully, you know, like I say, I wanted to, every time you popped in, I'm like, should I ask how the girlfriend's doing? But because so much time goes between, I don't want to be like, oh, how's it going? And then it's a matter of, oh yeah, no, we broke up, and then I'm like, that's awkward. So I'm glad you brought it up. I'm really glad you brought it up. Because, like, so much time had passed, and I was like, maybe I don't ask about it, because he was like, I really like her, man, she's really cool. So I was like, let's just not bring it up, and OP brings it up, man. Oh my god, we can finally get water again. I also, I do still have flashlight battery. Tell you what, if we do break up, that will be the first thing I'll say when I come in, so you don't... oh, well, that's good. I mean, don't do that, though. You know, like, it sounds pretty solid so far. That's pleasing. Always glad to hear it. Not planning on... you better not be. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to whip out the maid dress every stream just to keep you happy. Fucking become Finster 2.0. Sorry, babe. I gotta see him in the maid dress. I gotta think it's temporary, I swear. We'll get back together in a week. I have to see a man about a maid. Thank you for the bits, the bully Maguire. As always, thanks for the follow, X-Chatter. How's it going? Dog died, mom died, goldfish died, cat drowned, stuck my toe, barely holding on. Awkward moments from time to time. Oh yeah, of course.
How much is estrogen
asking for
a friend?
I mean, the thing is, everybody lives real lives on the other side of the screen, right? And there's only so much you can do or say to comfort someone. I mean, like, you know, it sucks when these things happen, but they're very real things that do happen, and it is good to know. I mean, if it brings down the vibe of, like...
I have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Like, if it brings down a vibe a little bit, that's my job to bring it back up, because at the end of the day, this person isn't here because they want to talk about it entirely. They still want to enjoy the content, they just wanted to share that, and I don't mind that. Like, at the end of the day, we're all still people, so... You know, if that's a space where somebody feels like they can say that, then they can say it. You know? It's on me to not make it super awkward after the fact. Which, I try my best. But if it's a little awkward for a bit, it's a little awkward for a bit. So anyway, this is where somebody lore drops. So like, yeah, my badger died, my dog died, my helicopter exploded, my, I was in a train crash, you know, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. So anyway, you know, the heat wave in the UK has been real bad, right? This is basically comparable. It is a cool train car. My long-lost cousin thrice removed. I'm sorry for your loss. My boss's son died last week. That's not a bit... Damn, holy shit. That's pretty fucking rough. That's pretty rough. I can imagine. I hope he's holding up alright. Yeah, exactly.
I ain't got all day to be sorry. I got a bite.
I still don't remember. I don't remember the context of that clip. All I know is I was playing Satisfactory, and I don't remember the context of what. Was I eating an ice pop? Did you guys call me out for eating the fruit pastel lolly wrong? We all signed a condolence card today, poor bloke. I assume he's got bereavance time off, right? That's awful. Eating something by the sounds of it. Wow. It could be anything knowing me. Were you eating it wrong? Well, I was clearly biting whatever it was. For a bit. How do you eat an ice lolly wrong? You bite it.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
No. Oh yeah, I was gonna show off the new graphics. Yes, you did, Charlie. Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me. Thank you for the bit.
Did I jump scare you?
You can't do it twice in a row like that. You made me drop my fucking spear. The fucking did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. Like fuck, no, I didn't jump scare me. You made me shit my pants.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Oh my god! Any lurkers are now wide awake. Oh my god, thank you for the bits. Jesus. If you get him killed, I'm timing you out. Wait, no, you can't. You're taking sword away from him. Sun Eater, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you do fucking well. I don't like. It's so loud. It's so fucking loud. Sherry's doing very good so far today. We're nearly level 4 spears, which is pretty good progress. We've had quite a bunch of kills today. We've killed about 3k this stream already. And we're kind of making our way into Westpoint. I mean, we're doing it manually. We're not doing any burns, so... Yeah, yo! Oh yeah, unfortunately, I should mention this now, because we've been talking about the subathon a bit. I've not been able to set it up so that followers count towards the subathon. So, what I'll do for that is either I'll give you guys, obviously mods, you're going to have the commands to add and pause for timer and whatnot. But also, we'll probably do 1 minute per follow like we did last time. Oh god, yeah, that just adds infinite time. I know this bot that everyone has thought of, but it makes me laugh every time I see the same bot with 15k come out of small town on a 30 house. I know, it's ridiculous. And, yeah, there we go. I mean, we've currently... you know what, I keep forgetting. You're not going to be able to hear me for a moment, but I'm going to quickly flick through all of the different windows that we have now for the stream that I got created today. So if you missed it earlier, I will be silent for a moment next time I pop up on screen. But in order, we're going to do the starting soon screen, the BRB screen, the end screen, just chatting, and the new game screen. And then this one's obviously the subathon screen, which you can hear me on. You can actually see there's a subathon timer at the moment, because I've had it running in the background testing the subathon throughout the streams and reviewing it at the end of streams and such to see that it's all working as intended. And as you can see, it currently is working. You can even see that over the last 2 weeks, we made it through 5 of the goals, just passively. So, yeah, subathon timer works very well. And now, back to the normal screen. Love the other one. Oh, like, the background ones and stuff. I really like the BRB one and the, There's one that I wasn't able to show, actually, because it's my, offline screen, and you can only see that when I'm not streaming. So let me get the offline screen on as well. And then this is what you guys will see when you come to my page now when I'm not streaming. I really, really like this one. Like the offer. Yeah, see, that's the vibe I wanted. And then obviously we have all the different panels that I can use if I want to. Because obviously I got all of the custom panels created for Badger, and then I was like, this guy does all of these backgrounds that I want and panels as well, so we could get the Badger mushrooms like theme, which would be sick. So I did it. What's the name of the game? Project Zomboid. Gistein. Or G-Stein. But yeah, no, I love them. I was so pleased when I got the order back. Because I placed the order and unfortunately, for this type of content, the artist had some lower reviews. I mean, overall, they're still rated at a 4.9. But they had a good chunk of, like, 1 and 2 stars. And people were like, yeah, artist doesn't communicate very well, doesn't tell you the progress of stuff. I wanted to work with the artist on this project, but they didn't communicate with me at all. Did not understand, like, the premise or whatever. And I was like, what? But looking at all the positive ones, they massively outweighed it. I gave them my, like, my plan for what I wanted for each of the, like, layouts. They did it perfectly. They could not have captured the essence of what I wanted any better.
Well, I'm off for right now. Time to mission grind in Vice City, so I'll catch you all in a bit. Good luck on your endeavors, Badger and Sherry.
Catch you
Also,
in a bit,
what game is
Solita.
this?
For fuck's sake. Thank you very much for the what game is this? It's PZ. Notorious, welcome to the chat for the first time. I hope you're doing very well today. And my top 3 games at the moment: Project Zomboid, RimWorld, and Deadlock. I just had a hiccup and it came out from my fucking nose. That was awful. But it was like a carbonated one, so I went all Fent? No. Went all through. The carbonation went through my nose. I just can't help but say Fent, guys. I can't help it. I hate these kelp moments that we have. Thank you for the bits, by the way. And that, everybody, is what it sounds like to verbally fentboard. I think it would be pretty cool to live in it, but, like, I don't think I will on this character. Almost free. God, this soundboard is so good. Having a stream deck has made life so much easier. Good lord. I mean, I could live it in this character, but it's a lot of overhauling for somewhere I'm not going to live that. Of course you may. There are my skills on the right. We've nearly got cooking maxed out. I could literally max out cooking tomorrow if I wanted, to be fair. Then we could have 22 skills. Then we'll have joint, most skills, and most outposts. I do have smell on. I do have smell on, Jerry. I'm at tier 1 sickness at the moment. Yes, and even down here, we've done a bit more on combat as well. We maxed out fishing, which I didn't expect to do, Daz. Fishing was one of those that I never really had plans to get to level 10 unless I got all the books. And then we got super lucky and I got the level 4 book. So we smashed it. I honestly think at this point our hardest skill to get to level 10 is going to be Nimble. Even though I could just go grind Nimble for a few days. Like, I could do that. Because I've got a slot where I could do it now. But even so. But we've been all over the map. We've been everywhere now. I mean, we did Brandenburg. We've got ticks next to every town I've completed. We've done everything except for Westpoint, Valley Station, and Louisville now. So I completed Riverside. That took 3 days, real time. It took about 14 hours. March Ridge, I completed in 2 real days, and that took about 8 hours because most of the zombies were gone from when we drove the car to the military base. Brandenburg took much longer. I gave up and set it on fire. Muldrow, I knew would take longer. I also gave up and set it on fire. And then obviously, as you can see, I'm doing Westpoint fairly legit. You're gonna get Nimble naturally to get it. No, Parmenides. We did the maths. Well, I say we did the maths. I did the maths. A couple of streams ago. For me to get max level Nimble just from the Nimble walking like this, taking the rough average from days where I achieve my optimal amount of kills, which is 1,000 kills is my optimal amount. My average kills, we're not taking the average down here because my average is closer to 500-600 when I'm actually killing. On those days is like 9, or on this day, for example, it's 15. So you see how the average works out to be about 16 Nimble per day, approximately. And then if we go down further to, let's go down to a day where we were doing active killing, like Riverside. Okay, here's Riverside's clearing. Here's Riverside. So 16, 10, 9, 16, 17, 20, 25, 15, 22, 14. So the average is about 17.5, right? So for me to get to max level Nimble now, I need 5,000, we're rounding that up, 5,000 plus 7,500 plus 9,000. We need 21,500 XP divided by 17.5. That is... We need to have 12,000 ticks, roughly, of XP. No, it's not 12,000 ticks. I've done the maths wrong there. So that's 17.5 per day. It's 1,228 days of Nimble walking for me to get to max level Nimble. 1,228 days. No worries. That's a great having you here, as always, man. Appreciate you dropping in and being very kind with your bits. And jump scaring me 4 times. How many XP do you have in it already? For me, right now I have about 9,000. I think the maximum XP you will have for a total skill is 30,000, roughly. I'll do the maths for that now quickly, and I'll come back to this. You need 75 plus 150 plus 300 plus 750 plus 1,500 plus 3,000 plus 4,500 plus 6,000 plus 7,500 plus 9,000. That's 75,000. That's wrong. So for max level of any skill, you need 32,775 XP. So I'm only just about 1/3 of the total XP required, Parmenides, to get to max level Nimble. Even though I'm at level 7, I'm only 1/3. And as a result, that means that the 17.5, so 21,500 divided by 17.5, the 1,228 days of killing, right? That is a lot of killing, right? That is 3.3 years, assuming I get maximum potential Nimble every single day. However, when you actually do the maths on how many kills I will approximately have, based on the RNG of a tick, it's 1.2 million kills. Additional to what I currently have. So it's not from the base, it's from where I am now, 1.2 million kills. Because some of my Nimble level, right, being 1/3, that's being generated from me leveling tracking as well. So that isn't actually what my Nimble is just from walking around holding a baseball bat, you know, bobbing and weaving like that. I leveled up all of my tracking by hunting animals. So I've probably gained about 2 to 3k XP just from following animals. No, I didn't go veteran, Jerry. I play a firefighter. And there's my skills and stats on screen right now, Jerry, while I'm just obviously yapping. So, while I could get to... I think my plan is basically just to do the killing up until I get to 1 million kills. And then when I hit 1 million kills, I'm just going to go grind it, basically. But I don't expect to hit level 9. I really don't expect to even be level 9 by the time I'm done with the challenge. Like, kills. Because the thing is, I can get more kills in a day than I'll get Nimble XP in a day. On average, that happens more often than not. Especially when my highest kill days are like 1.1k kills. I mean, even today is like a lower kill day because we started tired. And we're still killing 750 zombies. That is the RimWorld soundtrack, yes. Like, right there, that was insane RNG for Nimble. We just got 3 ticks of Nimble from 1 footstep. But how often that happens is so rare. So what we have to do to level Nimble is a mouse house. And that's a house where we've got a load of mice trapped, and we just sneak and walk around outside of it. And it just levels us. It just generates more ticks per footstep. With the RNG included, obviously, than the normal Nimble tick rate. It's basically manufacturing the hunting ticks without actually hunting. It's definitely more efficient on wild rabbits, but yeah. We need to go back to the outpost. Oh, it starts snowing. How many months, years in did you start really pushing the kills? About 1 year and a half is when I started, and then I took a break for like 6 months. I would say I really started pushing for kills year 3, because the year 3 is when I was still at like 1.2 thousand, 100,000. Whereas now I'm at, I mean, since the start of this year in game, so we started playing again year 4, month 1 is when I became active in Rat Race again. We started at 280,000 kills. And in the last 8 months, I've killed 70,000 zombies, which is nearly 10,000 kills per month. So what that works out to be is about, I have 12 to 13 killing days where I'm actively killing and then fucking myself. Yeah, where I have a bunch of active killing days. And then I have several days making weaponry. I don't run through that wood again if I you. If I'm not running, I won't bump into the zombies, so... If I'm walking, they're more likely to get a bite attack on me. But I clearly need to whistle at the road and pull them out of that woodland, you're right. I need to get them out of there before I run through there properly. Oh, go around the coast. Yeah, it's definitely a better idea because we've got more visibility. Can't see shit. Damn, all my fish is wrong. Speaking of what I was saying, we do need to make more baseball bats here. So we need to chop down some big trees in the area. Damn. Need that open. Disassemble long implement, large stone axe, broken handle. And then I can weld, not weld, large handle. I need a plank. Oh, I have a plank. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, large handle. Assemble stone mace. To be bet we do need to make a few medium handles to make stone maces. Want to assemble stone axe. We also want to create... I mean, I could make flint swords gun. Those are kind of sick. No, oh, I need my water. Dipstick. Right, we need to chop down the mega trees. And bring back tree branches. Oh, clay. Cool, but I don't actually need clay right now. Don't need it. How many mods do you think you have? I have 7 mods, Notorious. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 mods. I craft my weapons. Nervy. I basically needed to craft every single weapon I've used in this run. Right, let's make... I'm rather depressed still, so let's fix that first. With that said, I'm not going to fix a lot at this rate. There we go. Right. Carved baseball bats. There we go. Now we need to make maces. Mace. Assemble mace. What? They have to be short bats. Are you kidding me? They can't be hand. Okay, I need tree branches then. Need to know what isolated compound is. You mean what, the military base in the woods? The one with a lake and a well. Which one? You've got two isopods, so if you've got the whole map visible, I've done a video on both. In fact, no, there's three. There's three. You've got your pick. Where do you want to start your game, isopods? Where do you want to start your game? And I'll tell you the nearest one. I'll tell you which one's closest. First time, so, well, if you let me know what town you pick, I can tell you where they are. But the one that is, so the one nearest to Echo Creek I would recommend is this one up here. So northwest of Echo Creek, you want to go west out of it, following Payne Road, and then you go along Smith Road. When we get to Irvington Road, you follow it all the way north. You keep going, and then when you're on Coalfield Road, when you just get onto it, there's a little dirt path here that you can see marked on the map. That takes you on a trail that goes to this cabin here. Has a well, has a compound, has a lake. If you want the one closer to Echo Creek, you just go south out of Echo Creek. When you get to Wadsworth Lake, so you want to go down to Hogwallow Road, there is this outpost here. And that is also well, large lake, whatnot. What about the Rosewood one? Is it the one south of it? I mean, there is this one here at Rosewood, yeah, but there's no perimeter around that one. There's no, like, defensible perimeter. So it's not like an isolated compound. But there is this one here on Heartbreak Road, which is a really good spot too. Coal Roads, yeah. I mean, if you need a refresher or reminder at any point, I'll happily put it out on the map again for you. I don't mind. Recognized from a weird turn. Yeah, I mean, if it's based on... Is it the one that's my most popular YouTube video, I suppose? Is it my most popular short? If it's the one with, like, 2.4 million views or whatever... It's... Wait, no, it's not 2.4, it's 2.1, I think. It's still... I mean, regardless, that's all. Oh, my bad, it's 2.9 million. Holy shit! Yeah, so that one is the one that I just told you about, yeah. The other one I told you about is my second most popular, and then the McCoy Estate is the third. How's your map top down? No, you're right. Yours is a side angle, boss. It's a setting that you change in the bottom right down here. So you see this little grid icon? If you click that, and when it's a flat square, it shows you a top-down view, rather than a sideway view. So this is isometric view, this is top-down. top down is significantly nicer. So much nicer. I mean to panic to sleep. Right. I think I'm gonna look for a bunch of wild acorns and we're gonna get to level 10 cooking today. I think we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do the push. Found another similar one and got confused. Yeah, that might be the other one I described. They're all fairly similar-ish, but like they're all very good anyway. It doesn't matter which one you end up at as long as it's good for you, basically. And we need acorns. As much as I love dogbane. Okay, maybe mushrooms instead. Enjoy your lurk, Jules. Sort of map I've got 5 from the perfect goals. 4 days survived. I beat my poor child. Hey, but you'll get there. You'll get there. That's what I wanted. Acorns. What have we got? 39. It's not quite enough to get to max level, but I think one more chum bait as well, and we'll be good. But then again, I might just get enough from the mushrooms. Sprinters with opening doors, what could go wrong? Ah, yes. Nothing at all. Egg. Oh well, I have room in my backpack. That might be enough to get me to max level. I think it actually is. We've got enough mushrooms now. We're gonna hit level 10 cooking today, everybody. Good news, everyone. Level 10 cooking. Finally. And that puts me on par with Phantom's 22. Boom! Level 10 cooking, baby. Ba-dum-dum. That's 22 level 10 skills. Hello, Average. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Should we update the Trash Bambi tracker? The tracker that Trash Bambi made for us. This is the cross-country one. So, right. We are currently at... what are we at, kills-wise? 358,800. 358,835. I've just taken a random number. Oh, happy to hear Captain is here. We're at level 3 spears. We're at level 10 cooking. We are now at level 10 fishing. What level's my trapping? My trapping is level 4. And we're at level 9 butchering. We have done Brandenburg Church, and we've done Muldrow Church. So overall, every single goal, we're at 64.5% complete. Overall. That's pretty sick. Once again, if you don't know, Trash Bambi, one moment. Let me pull up their Twitch. Let me pull up his Twitch. And do a quick shout out for Trash Bambi. It's just all lowercase. There you go. Just did the shout out now. If you aren't aware of who Trash Bambi is, fellow streamer, does various things, art on stream, I believe a little bit of Zomboid and such. Definitely worth checking out. They created that tracker for Rat Race. Very, very cool shit indeed. Definitely suggest dropping them a follow. You have to wait another 59 minutes, 59 seconds before. Yes, just beat you.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Okay. What the fuck? Yo, you fuckers, I just shouted you out the woods, man.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Survive off a crate producing items every hour in a house that you can't leave using the loot responsibly mechanic. That's a pretty good idea. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, average.
Average 6,780 cheered. X 100.
I do think for today, tomorrow will be the last day we do in stream. So I'll take a bit of an earlier break, because I will be streaming longer tomorrow again. So, because tomorrow is the longest stream day, I'm taking a bit of a break. Wednesday will also be an early start. Oh yes, probably. I mean, we've done a lot of traveling average, and traveling anywhere now. If I want to go back to my original base, it takes 2 days to get back. But that means that it takes me 4 days just to travel back and forth once. And I had to do the travel back and forth about 5 times. So... Also, Notorious, thank you very much for the follow. Once again, pushing us to the 2,000 follower goal. Notorious, thank you very much for being our 2,000th follower. Very awesome of you. Yeah, because we have to do it all on foot, boss. We have to go back and forth on foot. Freedom. Which I think means hello. Hello, Spock. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. God, oh, I love cats. Meow. Or meow. Why on foot is that? There's plenty of fuel. Cars are just 10 times as loud. Half microbe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, great to have you here for the first time. Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, cars are incredibly loud. And thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you indeed. I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you unlocked yourself for following. Bad air conditioning. They probably do have bad air conditioning, Celtic, considering every single car I break into, I have to smash the windows. So what I'm doing, boss, at the moment is if I really need to, I'm filling out up 2 tins that I have, 2 metal tins, and I'm boiling river water. And when I can, I come into town, I go into this building down here, and I take water from the toilet for my 2-liter bottle. From the toilet, of course. It's the most flavorful water, boss. I especially like it when I get the chocolate lumps in my water. Yeah, who needs San Pellegrino? Carbonated water? Not in my toilet water-based household. Holy fuck! I didn't even notice that. I just like casually like auto-translated it in my head. You know what? I wonder if I could force migration. Yeah. I mean, this is a terrible idea. Terrible idea. But I'm gonna do it. See the shack by the river. You can buy the game any which way. I do enjoy every so often, boss, like a big crazy base. But it isn't a necessity. You don't need it. I actually feel like I'd have a better time trying to get into Westpoint from down here. Maybe I don't shoot. I was gonna shoot, but I don't think there's any point shooting. If I want to, I can come back down, but I actually think just clearing this will be fine. Yeah, this is 16 times population, yeah. They're all moving north. I guess I hear one of the cars. It's the cars. It's the cars. Even inactive cars are luring zombies towards them. If I lose sight of the zombies, they all go towards the cars. Yeah, there they all go. Yeah, what the hell? They all just gather around the unused vehicles. Okay, my game's getting a bit laggy because of that. Maybe we're watch alarms. I've not killed any zombies near the cars. The range might be important. It's a weird. I noticed it when I was in Irvington as well. Going to the Irvington junkyard. I think cars are making like passive noise for some reason, which is pulling zombies. Yeah, look, because they're all migrating still. They've cleared off this road, and I was literally just on it. So I think that's what happened to the bridge. I think the bridge is making passive car noise when I sit in the area and it's pulling them. Yeah, because look, even up here. Even up here, they're moving. How peculiar. Yeah, because look, they're even coming from all the way up here. It's the vehicles causing migration. I only noticed it, Adora, in the last, like, few places I've been to. Specifically, the junkyard in Muldrow, Irvington Junkyard, and I guess most recently now, Westpoint. Because it explains why they were lured back to the bridge after me clearing it once. Because, I mean, we've got these two vehicles colliding here, but I guess the longer I hang out in the area, the more they are lured. I think it's not a bug I've seen in any other build yet, either. I've only seen it in this version. So I wonder if it was a bug exclusive to 0.12. I mean, now I know about it, I can use it. It is advantageous to know. It means I can migrate zombies just by luring them to where a vehicle is for the first time. And it explained why zombies kept coming back to churches I had cleared every so often. You're supposed to be able to walk across lakes, I'm new. Joe Long, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Welcome to the chat for the first time as well. No, I'm technically not walking across water. You just can't see the dirt path. So if I set my graphics to low, you can see the dirt path. But if I turn off the graphics back to high, dirt path disappears. It's a layering bug. I guess we need to set a new follower goal. Got to set about 2,100 follower goal now. Right, let's make the maces. Oh, I need to make short bats first. Short bat. 10. And this is the last day we're doing in-game, then we're going to take a break. I'm going to go raid somebody. I need to fix my microphone not being picked up, actually. There we go. That is all of our maces, which we can start using next time. Start clearing with stone maces, which would be nice. Need food. Wow, it feels really weird having level 22 cooking now. Sorry, not level 22, level 10 cooking. I don't even think it's worth doing a kill day. I think we just wrap up here, honestly. So level 23 will be butchering, level 24 will be tailoring. And I think we'll probably head back to Irvington at some point so we can get the electrical book, the agriculture book we need, the animal care book, the first aid books, and the trapping book. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grind for those books until I get them at this point. And the aiming and reloading books, obviously, as well. Which will then mean that the only skills that I won't be able to level up quickly will be nimble, aiming and reload. Sorry, short blade, short blunt, spear. Everything else I'll be able to get leveled up really fast. Which I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Did you do from the other day? Yeah. Yeah, I did them. Average. Right, so let me just go to main menu. And while we... Let me have a look who to raid. And you know what? You guys will get to sit on the lovely end screen while we prepare the raid. While I post what I need to post into chat. Jacob, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to do so. I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes. Trying to get out. No, of course. No, it's alright, average. I did not think that's what you were implying at all, mate. So, Angus,
I am the
okay.
milkman. My
We'll be
milk is
looking for the
delicious.
raid list. We will, Vavictus is playing that. Full screen is in the description, Samuel, but we are wrapping up the stream. Full screen is in the purple zone. There you go. I know you wanted the sound alert. Similar size. Not following, same category. Who do we raid? Reverick for Mad, 16 times Death Engineer type stuff. Don't know how much longer they'll be live for, but let's go give them a raid. And yes, we'll switch to the end of stream screen. I assume you guys can still hear me now. I've set it up so you can hear me. Yeah, stream's ending. I'm wrapping up, Ella. I'm taking a shorter stream today because we're going to be streaming for longer tomorrow. So, I fucking love this end screen. It's so good. But yes, there's a link to the Discord in chat if you aren't already in the Discord. Just to let you know when I'm live, what I'm up to on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch there. We will be going now and raiding Reverick. Just starting the raid. And if you haven't already, you can get a little copy and paste here. And we can, there we go. Oh. There we go. If you post that in their chat. Boom. Samu, welcome and goodbye. Take care. Right, thank you all very much. Till next time. Bye-bye for now.